DC here, hi guys. Well, I thought I'd make a video on small town living. Yeah. First off, though, this is part of a beer vlog. Yes. Andy asked me about if there were some good Swiss beers. So this one here is a local brew in Basel. The Basilisk, as it's called, has to do, I guess, like I say, it's a local brew. And it's, you see, it's carnival time before long. So it's also at the time of carnival, they always have these little things. Oops, I've had it up here for a few minutes now. Basilisk was the name of the snake dragon type thing. Okay, cheers. Very nice. Very nice, yeah. Okay, local, little small town living. I pulled out a bunch of old pictures, which I thought I'd go quickly. Some people, we were even talking about dog sledding. I put up a video of that, and Irene put some pictures on Facebook. Those are our dogs. My dad built the sled. If you can see, those are old skis. And my dad built the sled, and he had a dog team, sometimes up to 3 dogs, very often 2. By the way, there was snow in those days. You guys have snow now, don't you? Small town living. Yeah. Halloween. Who is DC? Well, he's the hippie here somewhere. Yeah, this one. That's my sister and my brother, who was a NASA spaceman. Well, he had the best costume overall because, not him. He built it and everything. He made a really good job of it. Yeah. Small town living. How many of you have sawed wood that way? So my dad had this, and when something came down, cut the wood. Of course, as boys, we're there for the picture, but we did help him a little bit. What else? You know, when you had snow when you were kids living in the country, you made a snow fort. This one had multiple compartments and rooms and everything. So that's myself. I was the oldest. There's my brother and my sister out here in the window. Really cool. Dog sledding again. My mom there for the picture, but we were getting ready to go off. There's a swimming pool in the background. How many of you, by the way, these pictures are like mid-early 60s, mid-60s. Expo 67 in Montreal. I bet Andy's going to remember that. The USA, wait a minute, is that Expo or is that Man of This World? You know why I'm saying that? Sorry for getting the details. But the American pavilion at the time was the Dome. So this could be after 67 because I see USA. Might need a bit of help there. Okay. Let me see. That could be actually early 70s. That one that I just showed you. This is probably, if I'm smaller than my mother, I'm a young teenager there, and it's one of my first suits. See the proud parents. Wonder if I could be in 7th grade there. That could be about right. Yeah, that could be about right. This is a birthday party coming up. Reminiscing. These are, by the way, these are slides which I still have to work on. And it's a birthday party. It was from my brother, I guess, because some of the kids there were his friends. This girl at the far end, the one next to me is my cousin. But this girl, she's the one who, she was our neighbor, and through her I met Mrs. DC. And now she married, in the meantime, she married Mrs. DC's cousin. Those dogs didn't always have an easy time. Here, my dad, we were cut the wood that we'd cut. Well, now he had put it in his wagon, and the dogs were helping him move the wood wherever it was going. So that's on our street. Yep. So what else? Dog sledding again in winter. I mean, it's the time of the year. Just to show it. Yeah, we had dog sleds. Christmas. The kids are getting ready to go to bed, and when they get up in the morning, there's going to be presents. Wow. That was really exciting for us. Yes, for everybody. Hodgepodge. Out on the lake. Now, what is not written there, and we don't have a picture, Mr. DC, being very intelligent at the time, decided, I've got money. I'm going to put it in my wallet. And the wallet was in the back pocket. A few minutes later, do you know where that wallet was? With all the money I had. Sure made me happy. How many minutes are we up to? Oh, well, let's just keep going. When you're in a small town, it doesn't take a lot, or it does take a lot, to get you amused. Somebody was moving a house. It was our neighbor. And it came all the way through town. And it took all day to get it there. Cutting wires and so on. It was a party. It was a party in town. A carnival would not have amused us more. It was great. People were even, I think, selling things on the side of the road. It was just fantastic. What else? Well, let's move on quickly. More dog sledding stuff. Yeah. That was my sister. We were at my aunt's. Hockey on the street. Hockey night in Canada. That's probably the only time, where am I here? The only time that I ever played hockey was in the street like that. My dad went and got our Christmas tree and was bringing it back with the dogs. Let's see, what else? Oh, this is one where I'm with the dogs, out in the woods. And that person there had a little cabin. Yeah, when we were kids we thought that cabin was really cool. Later on we found out it was used as, well, you can imagine when young couples find a nice place. And let's finish off the lakes and fishing. This one I got trolling. Well, okay. Bunch of pictures. I might actually make a slideshow like Feckwig made once with some of these old pictures. A whole bunch of them. It is interesting. I was going through old slides. I had been talking with Irene earlier on Skype, and she's been going through old pictures. And she had a bunch she put on Facebook, Alaska, and got me going through some of my old ones. And I thought, well, that's pretty cool. So how far are we into this? Well, who cares, I guess, in a way. Nobody's watching these. So the thing I was bringing up, though, is that when you're in a small town, it is fun to look at these things and see, simple things, fun things, were really fantastic, weren't they? And they kept us going for a long time. I mean, like moving the house, the dogs, skiing in the fields, fishing, making a whole bunch of things like that. I mean, tromping in the woods and making cabins and so on. There's a lot of stuff actually that my own kids have not known because we live in town. Living in small towns certainly does have its advantages. It has its disadvantages too, as well, but that's pretty cool going through those things. How about some memories from your side? Drinking my beer, so it's a beer vlog officially. There's a whole lot of things that didn't come into this video, but I guess I gotta stop. Okay, so that was DC reminiscing for close to 9 minutes. DC signing off. Take care and have a great weekend.